Do you know Epson wants you to replace your entire printer so you don't change these pads yourself? Well, not today. On today's video, I'm going to show you how to replace the ink pads on an Epson XP-830. Stay tuned. Alright, and like I said in the intro, I had a customer of ours come in and tell me that Epson wanted her to change her entire printer just so she wouldn't change these ink pads herself, which they make pretty difficult as far as the software wise goes. So I looked up a YouTube video on how to do it and decided to make a video of my own. So first off, we're just going to go ahead and remove these two top screws here, and this black plate will come right up. And I'm just using a generic number 2 Phillips head screwdriver. Alright, and this plate should pop right on out. Next up, there is 2 more screws right on the right side here. One of them's on the left, and then you'll get another one that's a little deeper down on the right hand side. Okay, after that's done, there's a little plate here that you can take a flat head and just kind of pry under it very gently, and it should release this plate. Great, now that that's off, we're just going to go ahead and remove the paper tray. And after that's done, there's going to be 2 more screws. One of them's black and one of them's silver, one on the left and one on the right. After that's done, we can go ahead and remove this plate. And one more silver screw at the bottom. Now we're going to go ahead and lift the printer up on its side to remove a couple more screws. So we have one more screw on the right side here. And make sure that that screw, you set it aside, it is a little smaller than the other screws. Now we're going to take our flathead and pry open the ink pad replacement container. Just be careful here, you don't want to break the tabs. And just like that, the ink pad container is out. And you can see on the side here, that's all the waste ink that has dropped into the pads. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and remove these pads. You can also buy the container as an assembly as well. I'll put a link in the description to the pads and to the container. Alright, now we're just going to go head over to a sink and run some water in here. This is a water-based ink, so it should run right down those pipes nice and smooth. And like I said earlier, you can buy this container on Amazon if you do not wish to clean it. Now we'll go ahead and just insert the pads into the container and start the reassembly process. All right, now we'll put the container right back into the printer. You're going to want to snap that into its grooves, and then make sure to use the small screw on the bottom and the larger one for the front. And now we can put the printer back down. And we're going to install this bottom plate with 2 screws. Next up, we'll put the paper tray back in. Next up, we're going to press this lever to the left to unlock the scanner assembly. And then we can place this cover back on. Same thing, make sure to snap it back in place and start from the bottom. Then 2 more screws. Okay, once that's done, we're going to put the plate back on and 2 more screws to lock this into place. Okay, now the ink pads have been replaced. Next up, you're going to want to grab a printer cable and run it to your PC or your Mac. And then on the other end, you're going to run it to your printer and just make sure the printer's on, and you're going to want to power cycle as well. And just a note, I was having issues with my PC program on 2 different PCs, but on the Mac it worked fine. I'm just not sure the reason for that. Okay, now I'm just rebooting the printer so that it connects to my Mac just fine. And here's where we're going to go to a website, wickreset.com. And I did have to pay, the program's free, but you do have to pay for a license, which is $10. And I'm just downloading the program for Mac. And like I said, you can download the program for free, just so you know that it installs fine. Mac will put up a warning letting you know that this software is not allowed on your computer because it's not verifiable. But you can go to your privacy settings and allow the software to install. Once that's done, put in your license key and it worked just fine. So here I'm just showing you the download screen where there's Windows and Mac. And then I selected the Mac program. And here I'm going to install it. Here's the warning that you're going to get that it can't be installed. But like I said, if you just go to privacy and security settings, it will then allow you. All right, this is what the program looks like after it's running. And you can actually check your waste toner. And what you're going to do is to reset it, you'll enter in your license key that I purchased. That part I skipped. But this is what you'll get next. It'll tell you to reboot your printer. And after you reboot your printer, you should get this message saying, congratulations, the ink toner's pad message has been replaced. Now you can power on your printer and that message should go away. Look at that. This thing pops right open and it is back. I'm so sorry about Epson and the reason why they do this. It's just a complete scam in my opinion, but at least there is a way to reset it. And I know there's other videos showing you this online, but I just wanted to hope that we can all do our part to show how not to be scammed by these printer companies. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that was how to replace the ink pads on an Epson XP-830 printer. See you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.